Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a haul and I am so flippin' excited. So I haven't uploaded a video, well a makeup video, for the last couple of weeks because I was waiting to get a new camera. So I've got my new camera now and it is amazing. It just autofocuses, it's got a screen there so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, I'm in love. So I'm really excited to film this video and show you everything I got. So let's get into it. Okay, so if you're following me on Instagram, you have probably seen these products because I've been collecting them over like a good month or so. I couldn't help but take photos and post them to the gram. So excuse that fact, but if you've already seen them on my Instagram, well, you get to see them again, so get excited. Now, I'm sure you can guess what the first thing is. I'm sure you've seen this palette all over social media, but it is freaking amazing. Look at all these beautiful colors. I've only used this palette a couple of times and it's my first time using Anastasia's shadows and these are amazing. The pigmentation and the butteriness of them is just to die for. I wasn't going to pick this palette up at first. I did an order and I'll show you what I got with the first order. And I was like, oh, do I need the palette? No, control yourself. And then I kept seeing photos all over Instagram and I highly regretted my decision. So I went back on the website, ordered it again and had to pay another bloody 20 bucks for shipping, which sucked, but some things in life, I guess, you just gotta do. Okay, that's a little bit dramatic, but I end up picking it up is what I'm trying to say. So my first order from the website, I picked up these 5 liquid lipsticks. I've swatched them on this beauty swatch card today. The first shade we have is called Madison. The second shade is Kathryn. The third shade is called Ashton. Then we have Crush. And last of all, we have Stripped. If you're wondering about these swatch cards, I'll leave a link to Steph's Instagram below. I think they are such a good idea. They should have them in stores like Mecca and Sephora and whatnot, because that way you don't walk out with colours all up your arm. You've got these little cards, they're so good. But anyway, they are the 5 colours I have. Today I am wearing Kathryn. I find that these ones are a lot more moussey in texture, so you do have a little bit of time to play around with them to get your line straight. Make sure it looks good before it fully dries down. Overall, I'm really loving these colours and the formulas and everything about them. So next is some lashes. I did my very first order with House of Lashes and these babies are beautiful. So the reason I did this order in the first place is because I wanted to try out their lash glue. This stuff really keeps them on nice and tight, nice and secure, so I'm loving that. I'm literally like, I've used this much already, so I probably should have bought 2. Then I picked up 3 pairs of lashes as well. The first ones here are called Temptress and they're just a nice kind of everyday really wispy pair. Then the last 2 are a little bit more dramatic, more for nighttime, really glam kind of looks. This pair here is called Boudoir. I hope I'm saying that right, but look how bloody beautiful they are. And the other pair I got are called the Iconics and they are just a classic pair from House of Lashes. I haven't tried these lashes yet because like I said, they are very glam and dramatic, so I'm just waiting for the right time. Next, I did a order from adorebeauty.com and they are an Australian website that stock lots and lots of good brands. The first thing I got from there is this Skindinavia makeup setting spray. I wanted to give this one a go because I've heard really good things about it and so far I am loving it. I love using a makeup setting spray even just for every day, just to keep it looking good and fresh and stay in place. So next from Adore Beauty, I got the Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Moonstone. I already have Opal in my collection and that is a pure white, so I wanted to get the next shade up because sometimes the white is a little bit too intense. This is what it looks like here. It's just a beautiful pale gold colour. Next, I picked up the classic Benefit Porefessional Primer. I do have quite large pores around my nose and on this part of my face here, so I like to use a pore filling primer to fill them all in, and that way my makeup looks a lot more seamless and smooth. So this is doing the job quite well. And then I picked up another Benefit product. This one I just got the mini size, and it is the They're Real mascara. Look how bloody cute that is. Like, look how small it is. I'm not really not convinced, but I don't know if high-end mascaras are really that much better than drugstore mascaras. So I thought I'd pick up a high-end one and see how it goes. Ah! Oh, I dropped in. Oh, lucky I'm not wearing a white shirt. Also, Adore Beauty came with a little Tim Tam in the package. That was like the most exciting thing. I did a little order from Mecca Maxima. I got this Ardency in Modster liner, if it wants to focus. I like to line my tight line every day because my lashes are so light. They're like blondie ginger pretty much. When I don't line my tight line, it looks really gappy and it just doesn't look as good as it could. So I always tight line my eyes so that my lash line and my lashes just look nice and full. Anyway, the point was, a lot of eyeliners I use, when I tight line, once I shut my eyes, it transfers onto my waterline, and I don't want that. So I'd heard really good things about this eyeliner, that it is pretty well waterproof and it doesn't transfer. Now, I have been using it pretty much every day since I got it. It does transfer a tiny bit, but nowhere near as much as other eyeliners I've tried. So I'm pretty happy with that. It was around the $30 mark, so I was like, $30 for an eyeliner? Hold up. But it seems to be doing what I want, so I guess you can't complain. Next, from Mecca, I picked up another one of the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealers, and this is in the shade Fair Neutral. This is my most favorite concealer for every day. It has really good coverage, but the formula isn't really thick, and it is actually fair enough to highlight on my pale skin. So I use this one under my eyes. Next, I picked up this Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask. If you've seen my vlog, I went camping a weekend or so ago, and when I come back, my skin was super, super dry. Like, it did not like that cold weather out there camping. So I picked this up because I really needed my skin to get a nice big drink of moisture. I just got the mini size. It's just a nice creamy consistency. You put it on after all your other skincare and then sleep in it and wake up the next day, wash your face, and you're good to go. And then the last thing I picked up from Mecca isn't that exciting, but I needed them. It's a pair of scissors. A pair of scissors. I got these just to cut my eyelashes. They say nail scissors, but I don't understand how one uses scissors to cut their nails. Like, just use nail clippers. Anywho, as you might know, Beauty Bay had a sale on Makeup Geek recently, and all the shadows and everything else was half price. So I had already done a Makeup Geek order from the website. I just picked up like an extra 4 shadows that I thought I needed, and then literally the next day, Beauty Bay had their sale. I was like, you flippin' kidding me? Oh, probably shouldn't slim eyeshadows down that hard. But I was like, are you flippin' kidding me? So of course I had to go buy some because I thought, oh, I only need a few more now to fill up my Z palette. So I went on to Beauty Bay and did a little order, and this is what I got. This shade here is Mocha, and it's just a medium dark brown. Next is Americano, and this is a really, really deep dark brown. This shade here is called Wild West, and I picked this one up because it's just a nice everyday kind of brown that I can sweep all over the lid and just blend up into the crease. The next shade is Cherry Cola. Of course I had to pick this one up. It's in everybody's collection. I've actually got this on in my crease today. I don't know if you can see from there, but a tutorial on this look will be up later this week, so keep your eyes peeled. And then the last matte shade I got is called Curfew, and this is just a nice medium purple colour. Next, I got a few foiled eyeshadows because you need them in your life. This one here is called Cosmopolitan, and it comes out as kind of like a shimmery orangey kind of colour. The next shade is called Whimsical, and this is just a beautiful light pink. It's great for just adding a little bit of shimmer to the lid or even the inner corner. Beauty. Next is Starry Eyed, and I picked this one up just as a kind of fill-in kind of colour. So when I don't really know what to put on my lid, but I want something shiny, that's what I'm going to go for. And then last of all, I picked up this shade Magic Act, and as you can see, it is just a gold. I am obsessed with Makeup Geek shadows now. I will hold off for a while, considering I've got a full palette. I will use all that. And I tried to make my palette full of staple colours and then just a few other brighter out there kind of colours to mix it up when I want to. I might do a video on my Makeup Geek collection, so if you'd like to see that, just let me know. Let me know in the comments. Just type in there, I want to see that. Okay? Thank you. Alright, we're nearly there. I need a drink. Tupperware bottle, anyone? The last few products I've picked up from Priceline. I freaking love Priceline. They always have sales, so everything I bought was from a sale. The first thing is this Stay Matte Press Powder, and this is in the shade Transparent. I freaking love this powder. I use it every single day. I go through about 1 million of them, and it was 30% off, so I thought I'll pick one up just to put in my little backup section. Does anyone else have a little backup section? I've got like a little container just full of backups. And there's probably about 20 of these in there. No, not really, there's like 2, but you need it. Another favourite of mine is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and this is in the shade 15 Fair. This shade here matches my skin tone, so I don't use it for highlighting, but I do use it for any blemishes that I have at the time, and also use it on my eyelids as a base. The next Maybelline product is this Hyper Sharp Wing Liquid Liner. This was 30% off again, I think, so I was like, come on, you're coming home with me. Also during the 30% off sale, I got another Rimmel product. This is just a brow gel in the shade Blonde. I get my eyebrows tinted, so I just like to use a tinted brow gel and fill them in, make them look a bit more there, you know, because I don't really have many eyebrows. And then the last couple things I got were from Priceline's most recent sale, and they had the 50% off big brands. One of them was the brand Australis, so I just picked up another See You Later Pores primer. It's very similar to the Benefit Porefessional. I don't like using the Benefit Porefessional on an everyday basis because it's like $55 for that tube. You know what? Let's compare them. So this is the tube size. The See You Later Pores is 20 mils and the Benefit Porefessional is 22 mils. I picked this up on sale for 9 buckaroos, and this one is 55 buckaroos. So I don't like using this one on an everyday basis because it is really expensive, so I use this one. Okay. Then last but not least, I picked up a triple pack of Johnson's Makeup Remover Wipes. These are my favorite ones. They're nice and soft, leave your skin feeling good, get all that makeup off. They're usually like, I don't know, $7 or $8 for a single packet, but this 3-pack was on sale for $9. Bargain! Okay, well I think that is everything I had to show you today. I hope you enjoyed this haul. Let me know what your favourite product was that I picked up in the comments below. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!